a mom sharing that her mother-in-law favors the grandson over the two granddaughters. So the mother-in-law gives him more gifts during the holidays. It's really painful for the mom because she experienced like favoritism as a child. So here's the backstory. Before the family moved further away and had more kids, they had a son. And so her mother-in-law bonded a lot with him. They spent so much time together, but then they moved and they had two daughters. So that relationship never really got started with their grandma. It's not the same bond. So the mother-in-law sent a picture of the Christmas presents that she had picked out for the three kids. And the mom noticed, like, oh my gosh, she has 4 for my son and 2 each for the girls. And she even made a comment like, I think I'm gonna get more for Scotty. Like, I just don't think I gave him enough. So she's nervous because A, she doesn't know if it's her stuff coming up from her childhood because she experienced favoritism, or if she's just like, no, I'm just doing the right thing. I'm trying to make this equal so that my daughters are not damaged by their grandma. So some of the comments were mixed. Some people thought the mom should go no contact. They said if you can't, or if the mother-in-law can't treat all your kids equal, she doesn't get to have access to any of them. Others said you should just address this head on. Like, you should just pull her aside, talk to her, because maybe she doesn't even realize what she's doing. Here's what I would do. First, I would have a heart-to-heart with my mother-in-law. I would approach it with empathy, and I would say something like, you have the sweetest bond with Scotty, and I know it's really special, but I need to share something with you about my childhood. I experienced favoritism in a negative way from my grandma, and it really hurt me, and I don't want my girls to feel that way about you. I don't want them to be hurt by you. Then I would acknowledge, I know why you have such a special bond with Scotty. You had all that time with them, and now we live so far away. So here are some ways that we can try to strengthen your bond with the girls. FaceTime, send them art, or when she comes and visits, set up times where they have one-on-one dates and they can really connect and bond with grandma. So I would really try to show her how we can facilitate like a healthier bonding experience so she can get attached to all 3 grandkids equally. And then I would set a very firm boundary. I would make it very clear that holiday gifts, they have to be equal. And if they aren't, then the exchanges aren't going to happen at all. And here is how I would mind my boundary. Let's say the next gifting season. So Christmas comes around, she sneaks up to Scotty's room, she gives them a few extra gifts because you know you're my favorite. You and your husband find out. You would let her know, okay, next Christmas when you come to visit, we're not doing any gifts, like none at all. We're just gonna focus on quality time and just spending time together. Now, if she pushes back like, what? I don't get to shop for gifts with my grandkids? Yes, we're not gonna do gifts because you broke the rule. Our boundary was everything is equal and you snuck gifts to Scott.